Coming up on This Week in Torrance, find out which park is now open with brand new playground equipment. Then the #1 most wished for toy on Amazon is now available at the Amo Fashion Center. Plus, we'll share how the city honored veterans at various events in Torrance. And Torrance CitiCABLE got a first behind-the-scenes look at Torrance Memorial Medical Center's new state-of-the-art cancer center. These stories and much more just seconds away. Your local news starts right now. Hello, everybody, and welcome to This Week in Torrance. I'm Ben McCain. Thank you so much for joining us. Chun has the week off. Here are your top stories. A local park in Torrance now has a brand new playground for the community to enjoy. City officials say the completion of the new playground equipment at Nido Park is done. There is a brand new LED security light over the playground and future picnic areas. The project meets the Americans with Disabilities Act requirements and has an ADA-approved swing. The future picnic area site is still in design, but they hope to be able to start construction before the end of the year. Residents shared their concerns and interest regarding the upgrades to the park, which included an installation of a seesaw and chin-up bar. Nido was evaluated and selected as the next one for upgrades because there were elements of the playground that could not be replaced or repaired. The park is located in the northeast area of Torrance and on more than 12 acres of land. The project was made possible thanks to Prop A funds. Well, City Hall is looking more festive these days. The city officially set up its holiday pantry at the West Annex lobby. You can drop off non-perishable food items throughout the holiday season to provide families with a holiday meal. The Salvation Army has 2 pickups scheduled. The first one is on Thursday, November 21st at 9 a.m. for Thanksgiving. Then on Monday, December 16th at 9 a.m., there will be another pickup for the Christmas distribution. If you are interested in donating perishable foods such as frozen turkey, hams, potatoes, fruit, vegetables, and bread, you can do so on the morning of each pickup date. And there is another way you can give back to the local community. The Torrance Police and Fire Departments partnered once again for their annual holiday toy drive. Now through Friday, December 20th, you can drop off unwrapped new toys for families in need of the Torrance Police Department and at any of the 6 Torrance fire stations. You can donate toys for younger children, sports equipment, art supplies, and board games for kids ages 11 through 14. You can also donate a gift card. Used toys, stuffed animals, video games, DVDs, or clothing will not be accepted. If you are interested in becoming a recipient of the toy drive, officials say families can contact their counselor if their child attends a school in the Torrance Unified School District. If your child does not attend a TUSD school, but is a Torrance resident, then you can apply at the Torrance Police Department's front desk. You must live in the city of Torrance and attach a copy of a government-issued photo ID card, birth certificate of each child, and proof of residency. The children of the applicant must be 14 years of age or younger to qualify. Well, the holiday season has arrived at Amo Fashion Center as good old St. Nick is spreading Christmas cheer. Now, through Christmas Eve, children can visit and take a picture with Santa. You can reserve a spot online or walk in. The mall is also hosting various events for families with children on the autism spectrum. Caring Santa invites families to visit Santa in a sensory-friendly environment. This will take place on Sunday, December 8th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. To skip the line, head to simonsanta.com. Costco officials are warning customers about a scam on social media that is leading customers to give out private information. You may have seen a $75 coupon on social media circulating that prompts people to click a link unaffiliated with Costco to get the coupon. Well, Costco officials are speaking out and telling customers that it is a scam. It promises customers that if they complete several surveys and share the post on Facebook, they will get a coupon. But as they fill out the survey, people are asked personal information. On Costco's customer service website, there are tips on the types of scams and steps you can take to make sure you don't fall victim. Costco says keeping customers' personal information secure and confidential is one of Costco Wholesale's highest priorities. Officials say never respond to emails that can't be verified and never provide personal information via email. Contact the business by using legitimate phone numbers to verify the request. Enter websites using your browser and not by clicking on provided links, and be cautious of any solicitation requesting that you deposit a check or pay a fee. Costco says if you believe you've been targeted by phishing or scamming, to contact Costco Care at Costco.com or to file a report with the Federal Trade Commission. Well, the Children's Bureau is urging people to learn about how they can adopt or foster. November is National Adoption Month. Officials say it's a chance to bring awareness and attention to the need of permanent families for children and youth in the foster care system. Since 2000, Children's Bureau has finalized more than 2,047 adoptions in Southern California and continues to promote the need for resource parents through its Be the Reason recruitment campaign. In Los Angeles County alone, the foster care population exceeds 21,000 children, with 200 of those foster care children waiting for an adoptive family. Many of the children are siblings and need families who are willing to keep them together. Officials say they turn away at least 10 sibling sets weekly because there just aren't enough families. There is a need for more individuals and families to become resource parents. Children's Bureau now offers a fee-for-service domestic independent adoption home study program for families seeking the adoption of an infant whose birth mother is making an adoption plan for her newborn child. Monthly meetings are held at the Children's Bureau offices. For more information, email rfrecruitment@allforkids.org. Well, still ahead, we'll take you to the Donald and Priscilla Hunt Cancer Center that will strengthen cancer care in the region. And we'll tell you how local college students are benefiting from a unique program in partnership with Amazon. We'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back. This Veterans Day, the Torrance Historical Society and Museum hosted an event to honor veterans in the community. Torrance CitiCABLE reporter Jen Murua was there and has the story.
It was a large turnout this year at the 5th annual Visit with a Veteran event held at the Torrance Historical Society and Museum. The community was invited to pull up a chair and have a conversation with local veterans. Debbie Hayes, event organizer, says she partnered with Torrance High School and J.H. Hull Middle School to get more students involved and interested in learning more about their local heroes.
We had reached out to one of the middle schools, J.H. Hull, to ask if perhaps the government teachers might like to send their students here to interview a vet or something as extra credit for an assignment, and it would be a really good experience for them. Well, what they did is the 6th grade teacher had the children write letters to our veterans.
More than 50 people stopped by, including students who were excited to ask questions and engage with the veterans.
It's different than, what we read in textbooks because we get to hear about their real life experiences and what they went through personally rather than just like a general statement about it.
Howard Rogers, a World War II veteran, was just as thrilled to speak out about his time in service, something he was not always comfortable talking about.
I like to talk to people, find out what they do as well as what I did. I sort of come by it naturally. I didn't always. When I was younger, I wasn't quite like I am now.
Special guests included those who served in World War II, Vietnam, Korea, and Iraq. Councilmember Milton Herring, a veteran himself, says it has been a great way to share with the next generation a piece of history firsthand.
I guess my takeaway again is just to feel and experience the appreciation, to experience the love, and to celebrate Veterans Day, and to thank all veterans who have been willing to pay the ultimate sacrifice, but who have given their lives, time, service to this country.
Another Veterans Day filled with camaraderie and honor for local veterans. For Torrance City Cable, I'm Jen Murua.
Thanks, Jen. Also on Veterans Day, the City of Torrance hosted its 4th annual Veterans Lunch and Resource Fair to give back to those who've served. Torrance City Cable reporter Nicholle Salvatierra has the story.
Torrance veterans united to learn more about resources available to them in the community at the city's annual Veterans Appreciation Lunch and Resource Fair. Social Services Commissioner and Vietnam War veteran Robert Kyoto says he enjoys giving back to his brothers and sisters in arms.
As a veteran, this one is really close to my heart. So we're very, very happy that the city has decided to continue with this.
The annual luncheon started 4 years ago to recognize the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War.
We're sort of the newcomers to this, and there's not a lot of space to do that. So we own this day, and that's why we get a great turnout always.
Hundreds of veterans with service dating back to World War II attended. While they were in different branches, their dedication to our country unites them.
It's a great opportunity to share some camaraderie with other veterans. It's great that the city puts this on. This is my 3rd time coming to the event.
It's my privilege to be with you here today.
Mayor Patrick Fury, who is also a veteran, says this is just one unique way the city displays its patriotic spirit.
We're all brothers and sisters under the American flag, and I've always said that Torrance is the most patriotic city in America, and today is one of those days that proves it.
Guests dined to the sounds of the Torrance Civic Chorale, singing patriotic medleys, including the various branch songs. Guest speaker Air Force Colonel Ann Eagle, commander of the 61st Air Base Group in El Segundo, shared stories about her grandfather's challenges as a POW and how he inspired her journey.
It's a story that speaks of resiliency.
Veterans Day is such an important event that we have to make sure that we continue to recognize as a special day to thank those who have served our country and been willing to give the ultimate sacrifice.
Following Colonel Eagle's speech, the event concluded with an open mic, where veterans shared their stories of duty.
And I thank you all very, very much, and thank the City of Torrance for doing this every year.
For Torrance City Cable, I'm Nicholle Salvatierra.
Thanks, Nicholle. The Torrance Social Services Commission salutes veterans year-round by providing them and their families with local resources for health care, housing, and employment. Just in time for the holidays, a popular stuffed animal concept is bringing its unique products to the Amo Fashion Center. Cubcoats, which launched in 2017, is considered the #1 bestseller in stuffed animals and plush toys. They sell a 2-in-1 wearable and playable friend, a soft hooded sweatshirt that transforms into a stuffed animal. Amazon Prime Day has partnered with Amazon to create a magical pop-up experience for kids and families at the Del Amo Fashion Center. Cubcoats is ranked the #1 most wished-for toy on Amazon. Children are able to experience the popular stories behind each character in real life with fun photo opportunities, interactive adventures, and special programming at Del Amo. Some characters that are exclusive to the store are Callie the Kitty, Sal the Sloth, and Yuki the Unicorn from their signature series, and Hello Kitty, Spider-Man, and Frozen from the licensed collection. The store's open until January 5th. You can check out what they offer by stopping by the store located on the main level near Macy's, or you can go online to Cubcoats.com. The Torrance Certified Farmers Market also has new businesses coming to Wilson Park. One of the newest vendors is Clean Confection. It offers customers low-carb, gluten-free, soy-free, and keto-friendly sweets. Each of their treats only have 2 net carbs or less and are naturally low in sugar. Owners Crystal and Nick started the business together after not being able to find tasty grain and sugar-free snacks. They said most grain-free desserts removed refined sugars but substituted it with honey or agave. Clean Confection sells homemade cookies, muffins, and variety packs. There is also a new almond milk vendor called Milk Nut that sells fresh sprouted organic almond milk in various flavors such as chocolate, lavender, and even matcha. The milk is made with 100% organic ingredients and was started in a small kitchen in Irvine, California. The owner, Madison, opened her business after having to blend her own homemade almond milk. The farmers market is open, rain or shine, Tuesdays and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. A local hospital is unveiling a new facility that will enhance cancer care right here in the South Bay. Torrance CitiCABLE reporter Jocelyn Ortega gives us a first look.
Torrance Memorial Medical Center held a private open house for a preview of the Donald and Priscilla Hunt Cancer Center. This 38,000 square foot facility located on Sky Park Drive is a collaboration between hospital staff and its donors. After 16 months in the making, the staff says they can't wait to share it with the community.
We think the patients are going to be very happy and appreciative of the new space. So we are really looking forward for them having their first visits here and feeling the difference.
One of the first things you notice when walking in is the artwork decorating the walls the staff says was carefully designed to fit the positive atmosphere of the facility. The new space also features other elements such as a new state-of-the-art mixing room for treatment formulas, a waiting area, nurse stations, and a personal entertainment system with music, games, and television for patients receiving treatment. This is one of the 32 infusion bays that are designed with comfort and relaxation to help ease the stress of cancer patients during their recovery process. Dr. Syed Jalani is a medical oncologist at the Cancer Center and says his family's history with cancer is what motivated him to get into the medical field. He says it's important to create a welcoming and comfortable environment for patients.
The diagnosis of cancer brings fear with it. We need to fight fear with comfort. We need to fight fear with giving them a positive outlook. And also we need to fight that diagnosis with the best available treatment.
With Torrance Memorial's partnership with Cedars-Sinai, it offers a collaboration of specialists who treat more than 60 types of cancer. The new center is focused on giving the best experience to cancer patients across the South Bay from the moment they walk in to the moment they walk out.
Cancer patients need help, need expertise, but also need compassion so we can take care of them as a human being to a human being.
For Torrance CitiCABLE, I'm Jocelyn Ortega.
Thanks, Jocelyn. The Hunt Cancer Center will officially open its doors to patients in December. Local students went head-to-head at a recent robotics tournament in Torrance. The West Torrance robotics team hosted the Los Angeles region qualifying tournament of the first LEGO League. 23 local middle school teams had the chance to experience the many components to robotics and engineering, such as design, manufacturing, programming, business, and public relations. Students this year were given the challenge to build and program a LEGO EV3 robot to complete certain tasks related to building a city. Students also had to identify a problem related to the challenge, research it, and present their research along with a robot design to a panel of judges. The event was possible thanks to FIRST, a nonprofit charitable organization that designs accessible, innovative programs that motivate young people to pursue education and career opportunities in STEM fields. Each program arranges competitions at the different levels for elementary and high school students.
I like running the robot because, it's why I originally signed up for this, and I think it's exciting to work with the new technology that we have.
Students were awarded based on their projects that showed quality research and robot design, to name a few. Winners received awards and will move on to compete at the next level of regionals. West Torrance Robotics participates in 2 competitions held by FIRST each year. According to LinkedIn, cloud computing is the hottest skill in today's job market. And students at El Camino Community College now have access to quickly learn these skills at a fraction of the cost of obtaining a 4-year degree, thanks to a new collaborative partnership. Torrance CitiCABLE reporter Colleen Farrell tells us more.
After being a homemaker for 26 years, changes in Irma Valdez-Sanford's life circumstances led to her need to return to the workforce full-time. But the job market and the economy had drastically changed, and she soon realized she needed to update her skills in order to land a job with a living wage.
I just want something that will allow me to be able to be self-sufficient.
A friend told her about a new program where she could get fast training in a high-demand field. This fall, El Camino Community College launched a 15-credit cloud computing certificate program. It's designed for those with pre-existing computer skills, or as in Valdez-Sanford's case, none at all.
At first, it is difficult because you're not aware and you're not familiar with information of the cloud, and you know you've heard it, but you don't know what it is until you really come to the class. And every week it's easier and easier.
El Camino is one of 19 Los Angeles area community colleges and high school partners to join the California Cloud Workforce Project. Through the program, schools collaborate with Amazon Web Services and its AWS Educate program to offer a regionally recognized cloud computing certificate. The move to learn these skills will pay off for these students. Workers with certifications in cloud computing or virtualization can earn salaries of up to $112,000 per year.
There's a huge range of existing businesses that are making that massive transition, and it's a huge undertaking in order to move an existing business to cloud computing. And really, the industry needs a lot of skills, a lot of employment to make that happen.
In cloud computing, data is stored on a network of remote servers hosted on the internet rather than a local server or personal computer. The advantage is the high volume of data that can be stored.
If I wanted to have a WordPress installation in Europe, for example, how difficult would it be?
I have students who are coming in who are first year in college. I have students coming in who've been working professionally for decades and coming back to learn new skills. And they're all sitting in the same classroom, and that is something that's really exciting.
No matter their age or background, he says these students will be well armed for the job market of today and the future in the high-tech world. For Torrance City Cable, I'm Colleen Farrell.
Thanks, Colleen. Forecasters estimate there will be nearly 2,500 annual IT job openings for each of the next 5 years here in Los Angeles County. Those interested in learning more about the certification and how to sign up for it can visit elcamino.edu/academics/business/CIS. Well, before we go, let's check in with Leslie Robbins on the sports desk. Leslie, what's new this week?
What's up? Coming up on the sports desk, North football powers through the playoffs. Pioneer League champ South dominates the girls' tennis Division II bracket. Plus, we head to Elko for soccer and basketball. Oh, yeah. All of that plus so much more. Be sure to watch every day at 4 and 9:30. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Leslie. Well, that does it for us on This Week in Torrance. I'm Ben McCain. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.